Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
Thanks for joining us. 888-900-3393. Pat Unleashed on Twitter. Some days we're just blessed with some wholesome goodness. And today is one of those days.
All right.
We got Congressman Guam Tipper Johnson, Hank Guam Tipper Johnson, who we all know and love because he was concerned that Guam was going to tip over and capsize because they were going to put 10,000 Marines there.
He cares, Pat.
Of course he does. And he continues to learn how to play the guitar. So he made us a song about the Epstein files.
Okay.
Very exciting.
Awesome.
Congressman Hank Johnson coming to give you some more ear candy or perhaps an earache. But I'm going to do my best off of this Jason Isbell tune, Dreamsicle.
That's a different...
Epstein died by suicide. Believe that and you must be blind. You've been telling us you released the file, but where are they? We've gone along with what's been told. You've had plenty of time, you're in control. But now you say you will withhold the Epstein file. Dreamsicle on a summer night in a folding armchair. Trump's howling at the moon. Release the Epstein files soon.
Okay. That is awesome.
Nailed it.
How do you do that and then watch it back and say,
You don't watch it back.
Post it.
You don't watch it back.
And there is someone, the camera's moving a little bit, so you know somebody's in there with him.
Yeah.
Somebody should say, maybe we don't release this one, sir.
That was fun, but we're not going to post that.
But I want you to.
Yeah.
That's, incredibly bad. Incredibly bad.
Maybe if he used the other guitar, because that's different than the electric guitar he did the other song with.
Yeah. Yeah. He's
Don't encourage him, Jeff.
He's not good.
He's just not
good.
That's not good, Pat?
No.
He's like the contestant on American Idol that just has never quite been told how much they suck.
They've been told all their lives. Oh, honey,
that's great.
It was so good.
So good. You should
That's
go on
one
TV.
of the best things I've ever heard. You need to be on American Idol.
Yeah.
And then you run into the stark, cold reality of Simon Cowell. Jeez.
That's a no for me, dog.
No, it's a no. Other Democrats are talking about the Epstein files, too. They're just not singing about it.
Disappointingly. Not singing about it.
Yeah, because it'd be better if they all just sang cool songs they just made up. But this is becoming a little problem for the Trump administration. Here's Jamie Raskin.
Repeat any of them, but those names are, all over the internet. And is that true or is it not true? There are all kinds of extravagant claims being made about other people being involved, other institutions being involved. And we either need to get to the bottom of whether that's true or we should put an end to all of the propaganda and the conspiracy theory. It's going to be very damaging for us if the president is going to proceed on falsehoods and conspiracy theory and then allow that to erode public trust. So I think there is something to what a lot of the Republicans are saying, that this needs to be done to restore public trust at this point.
Okay. Also yesterday, Khanna called for a vote on the House floor.
Mr. Speaker, I introduced today an amendment demanding the full release of the Epstein files. The Speaker's Rules Committee should demand a vote tomorrow of every member of Congress. Yes, we should release it, or no, we should not. This is a question of whose side are you on? Are you on the side of protecting the rich and the powerful who've put their thumb on the scales of government to suck out millions of dollars while working class Americans suffer? Or are you on the side?
Wait, they're putting their finger on the scales to suck something out?
Yeah.
They've got sucking fingers? Is that what it is?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Doesn't quite work.
That's how it works.
No,
It
that
doesn't
doesn't
quite
work at all.
No.
Roll it back. Let's listen to that
he
again.
should stay focused.
Yeah.
If he's talking about the Epstein
Let's not
files.
mix our metaphors there.
But are we doing class warfare? Are we doing...
Suck out millions of dollars while working class Americans suffer? Or are you on the side of the people? The Attorney General said on her desk was the Epstein file. And now she's saying, no, nothing to see. Don't release it. This is a question of trust. We need to release the Epstein files so we can restore government of the people, by the people, and for the people. And every member of Congress tomorrow should be forced to vote on this amendment.
Wait.
Yeah, well, you put your finger on the scale of justice, and then what happens? And then that happens. Yeah. So that's great.
Okay.
Where have they been all this time?
Yeah.
Where have they been?
It's very interesting what's happening right now.
Yeah, isn't it? Jeez.
Could it be because they believe that Donald Trump is on the list?
We would have known this by now.
That's what I'm saying.
I say that if the Democrats should they should sit back and let the Republicans fight amongst themselves. Instead, what they're going to do is they're going to chase people back to what Donald Trump is saying, let it go. Because if Democrats care, then all of a sudden people just by default are going to say, I don't care now.
Agreed.
It's going to be interesting to see how this plays out now,
Oh, the Democrats do the wrong thing in absolutely every situation, every single thing. They're not in good shape either. I mean, there might be some infighting with the Republicans right now, but they're a country that, or a party that is completely imploded. At the Turning Point USA event over the weekend, the event's host, Charlie Kirk, was really clear on where he stood on the Epstein files.
I think the DOJ should immediately move to unseal all the Epstein documents in the Southern District of New York.
Yeah.
Everything. Everything except child sexual assault material.
I think every file should be released to the public the same way as the JFK files. Let the American people decide.
Put them out there, because if there's nothing in there, then we can see there's nothing in there.
Yeah, okay. Well, then President Donald Trump called him. And yesterday he said this.
Oh, wait, what?
Charlie Kirk on his program yesterday.
Honestly, I'm done talking about Epstein for the time being.
Whoa.
I'm going to trust my friends in the administration.
Same guy?
I'm going to trust my friends in the government to do what needs to be done.
Yeah, but
solve it.
how old
Balls
were
in
you
their
the day
hands.
before?
I've said plenty this last weekend. So if you guys want to see my commentary on it, that's fine. We have escalatory action potentially being taken in Ukraine and Russia.
Right, which is wrong as well.
Tons of announcements happening when it comes to NATO. But let me just say this again. Everyone knows my opinion about the Epstein thing, the messaging fumble. I would love to see the DOJ move to unseal the grand jury testimony. I think that would be a big win. I would love to see that. And I'm going to trust my friends, Kash Patel, Dan Bongino, my friend Pam Bondi, all these guys. I'm going to Todd Blanche. I'm going to trust them to solve it. Ball's in their court. I think that there was plenty of, let's say, speeches that were directed towards this topic this last weekend. So we don't need to spend our valuable time on this program relitigating it.
Oh, okay. Well, all right.
Interesting.
Well, that's what happens when you get a call from the President of the United States.
Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein?
Yeah.
I am. We were at my event down in Tampa. I don't know if you heard or saw some of the clips, Don.
Boy, I will never utter that phrase. My friends in the government. He did that twice in that clip.
He wants access.
Once you get into the government, I don't think you can be my friend. I'm sorry. There's too much trust right there.
Well, they shut him up, so it worked. Then late yesterday, another conservative commentator, Benny Johnson, posted this on X. Just got off the phone with top federal law enforcement contact. The change in approach to Epstein has been dramatic. Expect more disclosures.
Wait, what?
Expect more disclosures.
Wait, get on message here. I mean, Benny Johnson and Charlie Kirk aren't getting the same information here. Apparently.
Some very powerful people inside the administration are now pushing for a special counsel and a full press briefing on Epstein findings. Important to note, this drastic change happened after Charlie Kirk and a number of other powerful MAGA voices pushed back on the handling of the Epstein case this weekend at the Turning Point Conference. They were met with massive roars and applause from the 7,000 gathered that could not be ignored. In short, our voices are being heard. Power to the people.
Okay.
Are they, though?
Okay.
This is interesting, huh?
Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see. Laura Trump just said that President Trump is going to address the Epstein mess, and he's going to clear this up. Said he's going to fix it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Okay.
I hope so.
I have more important things to worry about. We're done with Jeffrey Epstein. Thank you for your attention to this matter.
That seemed to have been his take before, but I don't know. Maybe it's become clear how pissed off everybody is about this. And it's pretty hard to get people to even admit that they disagree with this president in some cases. But she just said the administration will release more Epstein evidence and will have more transparency. She said the president hears the base on this issue and knows how important it is.
He certainly hasn't sounded like he heard the people.
Wait, I thought that memo said there was nothing there.
And he will set things right.
So,
okay.
Now there are files?
So
there was
don't
files.
know.
Then there wasn't
files,
and now there is again. There wasn't camera footage. Now there is camera footage, but it's digitally altered camera footage.
She cleaned out her desk and realized there was another layer of papers right underneath. You know, that protector? She lifted that. She was like, oh!
Is that where the videos were, too?
That's where the videos were. Yes. Guys, you got to tell me to put stuff under.
I guess there are Epstein files after all.
She also got rid of the director of ethics office for the entire Department of Justice. So I don't know, or the head.
And I think 20 others. Yesterday.
So I don't know what that has to do with anything.
Interesting,
isn't it? Yeah, I don't know.
It's interesting.
And Ghislaine Maxwell says she's ready to talk to Congress.
Yeah,
you guys want to talk?
Supposedly Republicans are blocking that.
I mean, they control the House and the Senate. They could invite her on down.
Really frustrating.
That would be quite a show.
Wouldn't it?
Yeah, yesterday they had a vote. House Rules Committee voted 7-5 to block the amendment pushing for a full vote on releasing the Epstein files. 7-5.
Huh.
Incredible. That's incredible.
Cool.
Right?
Who are these people serving? This is not us.
Good question,
Can you try to find the name? What committee was that again?
House Rules Committee. I can find the votes.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's see.
Yeah, find out who voted to block it.
Put some names to these votes.
Who are the 7?
Oh. Well, meet the new boss. Same as the old boss.
Wow.
Yeah.
Except we will get fooled again. Yesterday, former Israeli Prime Minister Naftali Bennett posted this on X. As a former Israeli Prime Minister, with the Mossad having reported directly to me, I say to you with 100% certainty, the accusation that Jeffrey Epstein somehow worked for Israel or the Mossad running a blackmail ring is categorically and totally false.
Exactly what he would say.
His conduct, both criminal and the merely despicable, had nothing whatsoever to do with the Mossad or the State of Israel. Epstein never worked for the Mossad. This accusation is a lie being peddled by prominent online personalities such as Tucker Carlson, pretending they know things they don't. They just make things up, say it with confidence, and these lies stick because it's Israel. There's a vicious wave of slander and lies against my country and my people, and we won't just take it anymore. Wow. Megyn Kelly responded with this. U.S. attorney who spiked the case, Alex Acosta, is on record saying Epstein was an intel agent and he was told to get rid of the prosecution. If Epstein was an agent, it was clearly either for the U.S. or Israel. Both deny it. What would you expect them to say?
Right.
He had multiple odd Israeli connections. This denial is meaningless. All right.
Cool. This is fun, right?
No, Ron, it's not fun at all.
So according to Grok, the 7 Republicans who voted against the release of the Epstein files were Virginia Fox, Michelle Fishback, Ralph Norham, Chip Roy, Aaron Hutchin, Nicholas Langworthy, and Austin Scott.
Wait, hold on. Virginia Fox voted against releasing them?
Yeah.
Chip Roy. Wow. Norman, is that Georgia, does it say?
It doesn't give.
Who was the other one after him?
Aaron Hutchin.
I don't know. That's surprising.
Yeah, it is. But there's been a lot of surprising things lately, hasn't there? It's fun.
Okay.
Yes, Norman is from South Carolina. I clicked on the link. Yes.
That's not what I'm thinking. Okay.
Yeah, so you got the chair, Virginia, Michelle Fishman from Minnesota, MN. Sorry, I don't know what that is. MN. The state code, MN.
Yeah, we should probably get Chip Roy on. If he'll come on and explain that vote.
That's all we want to talk about, Chip.
Why would you vote to block that? What's going on?
I'd like to know why.
One question. Why?
That's
Okay.
Yeah.
Gonna effort that, Chris? Please?
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
All righty.
Yeah, I'll get on that.
Man. Okay. This is
so confusing
not going
and
away.
so disappointing and disillusioning. Because again, these are people we trust, and we expected really great things from them. And in a lot of cases, they've delivered great things.
Yeah, they have.
But then you run up against this concrete block, and you just can't help but wonder, what is the deal? Why can't you be consistent in all of this? Why can't you follow up on the promises you made during the campaign? If there really are no Epstein files, then they really screwed up badly, alluding to them all the time in the lead up to the election. And in the last 6 years, they've been talking about it.
And the people who said that they've seen them.
What have you been looking at?
Yeah.
Are those delusions? Are you on LSD? Are you taking acid? Is that what it is? You're seeing walls breathe and colors sing? And Epstein files that aren't there? I don't get it. Also, another thing that's troubling, the president made it official when it comes to aid going to Ukraine in Ukraine's fight against Russia. He also gave Russia a deadline. So here's what he had to say about that.
And one of the reasons that you're here today is to hear that we are very unhappy, I am, with Russia. But we'll discuss that maybe a different day. But we're very, very unhappy with them, and we're going to be doing very severe tariffs if we don't have a deal in 50 days. Tariffs at about 100%. You'd call them secondary tariffs. You know what that means. But today we're going to talk about something else. And as you know, we've spent $350 billion approximately on this war with Russia and Ukraine.
Right. So let's stop.
I'd like to see it end. It wasn't my war. It was Biden's war. It's not my war. I'm trying to get you out of it. And we want to see it end. And I'm disappointed in President Putin because I thought we would have had a deal 2 months ago, but it doesn't seem to get there. So based on that, we're going to be doing secondary tariffs if we don't have a deal in 50 days. It's very simple. And they'll be at 100%. And that's the way it is. That can be more simple. It's just the way it is. I hope we don't have to do it.
Cool.
I don't want to do it either, but what is it?
That gets us to just after Labor Day.
Okay.
So just after Labor Day.
All right.
And it's
100% tariffs.
And it's being reported by the New York Post that Melania was the one that helped convince Trump to ramp up military aid to Ukraine.
Well, isn't that special?
Really?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Do we know any details?
She said, I'll give you a kiss. I'll get you to go to second base.
Well, there you go. All right. Okay, start those shipments going back to Ukraine.
I mean, call me crazy, but if that's accurate, that's very unfortunate that the First Lady is making policy for the United States of America.
Yeah.
True, because if it was Jill Biden, if it was Jill, Dr. Jill,
we'd
be
be
pissed.
Yes, we would be.
So 100% on that.
Mm-hmm.
Or Michelle Obama or Hillary Clinton.
Hillary Clinton. Yes, you're absolutely
Laura
right.
Bush, can you imagine that? Her and the
But then again, if Melania says, I'll give you a kiss.
Okay, got it.
All you have to do is...
and
come on.
I actually agree with Zelensky on this one, but it just shows that this war continues to ramp up. They have withdrawn from a treaty where they wouldn't use these anti-personnel mines. Russia never signed on to this treaty, so there was really no reason for Ukraine to continue to honor it either. So now they're like, yep, We're going full bore with mines now, too. Cool.
Yeah, that'll come back and bite him in the butt. Yesterday, Joe Biden basically acknowledged that he had no knowledge of who was getting what pardons with his Autopen. The New York Post summarized what took place in the waning hours of the presidency. They said former President Joe Biden's lame attempt to defend his last-minute pardons only confirms what everybody suspected. His staff ran wild with his Autopen. What else did they control? In an interview with the New York Times, Biden claimed he made every decision himself when it came to the 25 Autopen signed pardon and commutation warrants that his White House issued in the final months. But then he admitted that he didn't explicitly agree to each and every clemency winner. His excuse was, we're talking about a whole lot of people. There were a lot. I couldn't do all of them.
No way to keep up.
There were a lot. That would have taken a long time. More than 5 minutes. I can't stay awake that long.
Amen.
That's almost true.
Uh-huh.
I mean, that is darn close to exactly what he said.
Yeah, well, that is what President Braindead said. It's exactly what he said. In between the lines.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
No, he did say, right? Didn't he say there were a lot of people in the room?
Yeah.
Like it was so crowded and like, what?
There's a lot of people in the room.
And kick them out.
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
Gosh. He was dumb then, too. He just talked faster.
I think everybody on the planet was in that room.
Yeah. That's a big room.
Over 8 billion people in that room. 8 billion, trillion, no, million, billion, no, quadrillion people in that. There was a zillion, billion, million people.
In the room.
In the room.
In the room or
In
got
that-
pardons?
In that room. Just in the room.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, I've said too much.
Holy crap.
He also admits he wasn't fully hands-on when it came to who was getting sprung or protected from future prosecution either.
Oh, my.
So there's a lot of...
There's a lot there.
A lot
He's trying
there.
to take responsibility, but
not really.
But not really.
I mean...
Not really.
There were a lot of people in the room, Jeffy.
I know. But Mr. President, you okayed all of them, right?
8 million, 8 billion trillion people were in that room.
And I understand that. And
I needed a nap.
But all the names on the list and everything, you officially...
I signed off on all of them some of the time. In a few of them, anyway. But all of them that I never really signed off on.
That's about how coherent he is.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Quit asking me that.
Whoa.
Whoa. That may have been your best impression of Joe Biden yet. It's a shame it came after he was in office.
Yeah,
you nailed it, man. We went from whisper to scream in your face.
That was him, man.
The only thing missing is...
Miss him, don't you?
Oh, do I?
Oh, man.
How do you miss him, Pat? How much do you
I miss him like my dad.
What?
I really, miss him like a dad.
Oh, no.
Yeah, darn it. It's just painful. Oh, well, let's move on.
He called you daddy.
Difference is your dad is dead.
Right. Yeah.
He's not.
He's not.
I thought you said there was a difference there.
Yeah.
Thank you, Key.
The warrants commuted the sentences of about 4,000 inmates. Didn't he do a record-breaking number?
Mm-hmm. Yes, he did.
So 4,000 inmates in total, including 5 child killers. How are you releasing child killers? Why would you do that? And several mass murderers on death row.
Oh, gosh.
Wow. Have we heard that before? I don't know that I knew that.
That was a lot.
Well, it's on brand. The guy supports Planned Parenthood.
True.
So.
Yeah. So how involved was he? Not very. The Biden White House had a process for approving the pardons that seemed to only minimally include him.
Shocker. That could be applied to anything during the
I'm sure it could.
Right.
Yeah, I'm sure anything and everything was that way. He would supposedly give oral approval for the terms of the warrants, then assistants who weren't even in those meetings. Well, they had to be because everybody on the planet was there.
That's right.
So what do you mean? But the assistants who might not have even been in that meeting would write blurbs with descriptions of the president's approval, which would get sent to Biden's staff secretary, who would then use the Autopen to sign off.
Yeah.
My gosh. Wow. Our country just went down the toilet when he was in office. Congressman James Comer discussed all of this last night.
I think it would be a hard pitch in front of a court of law to try to defend what Joe Biden just admitted to the New York Times, that he didn't know exactly who all was getting pardons or not. He didn't know who was being pardoned with the use of his Autopen. And that's the whole basis of this investigation. This is just the pardons. What about the executive orders? I mean, there was no process that we have found thus far, and we've brought in 4 people thus far in our interviews and depositions, no defined process by which Joe Biden was the one saying, yes, use this Autopen to sign my name on this pardon or this executive order. I mean, Sean, we're just talking about signing your name, one signature. So it doesn't even take into account whether or not he was mentally able to understand what he was even signing. So this is bad, and I think this puts all of those pardons in peril from the Biden administration.
Oh? Huh. Oh, we're going to revisit some of these? Anthony Fauci?
Good luck with that.
Yeah, they are. I mean, Rand Paul is trying to ramp that back up. All of the Fauci stuff. He really wants somebody to be held accountable for all that.
Me too.
And so do I.
Will that be something that they'll have to get the Supreme Court involved? That way,
I don't know. Let's just see how this plays out and go from there. They did update there's like placemats. You know, every time there's a new president and you get, placemats, teach your kids the presidents. They've actually updated it on this news here. If you zoom in now, you actually, between the Trump presidencies, you now have the Autopen.
Oh, wow.
Served from
so
2021 to 2020.
So the Autopen is 46?
That's right, yeah. So 45, 46, 47. So congratulations, Autopen now.
Well done.
Saved in history.
Wow. Congratulations. Okay. That's great.
Good accomplishment right there.
That's funny. You know what else would be funny is to name everybody in his administration, all of his advisors, to make each one of them put all their pictures in there. Yeah,
just being honest,
the
man.
Autopen and all the advisors who are using it. That would be great.
His advisors should tell their kids, all of them. I was actually president. Little known fact.
Yeah, for about a year and a half, I was actually the president of the United States.
And that may be.
And it's probably true.
Yeah.
We'll just never know the full extent of it, I'm sure. I mean, how long did it take for America to realize that Edna or Ethel, what was her name? Wilson? Ethel Wilson?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ethel or Edna?
It was a different time, though. That was a different time.
Wait,
yeah,
what does that
it was
mean?
the 1920s, so
we were good with people
ago.
standing in
You
for
mean
president.
Edith, thank you.
Edith.
It wasn't Ethel or Edna.
It could have been.
It was Edith.
It
Close
could have been.
enough,
It could be a pet name.
Close
Hey,
enough,
Ethel,
though.
come here. No, sweetheart, it's Edith.
Well, he couldn't say either name because he was in a coma. But don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. She took care of things.
Well, yeah, that's,
But at least-
that's what a good wife does.
I will say at least it was, she was, at least doing it herself.
True. She was not using Autopen.
Holding his hand, and that was, that was her Autopen. It wasn't 80 people.
True. No, right.
Doing whatever the hell they wanted.
But how much of it did Jill Biden do?
Oh,
how involved was she?
Yes. Si se puede? Yes.
Yeah. Yes. She was absolutely heavily involved. She was. Because she just loved the power too much. So she's despicable.
And it became a lot of work for Jill. I mean, she was really pissed at the end.
So say it with me. Si se puede.
Si se puede. The future is ours.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I mean, in the end, she got so angry with him, just hated him because she had to continue to do it. Must I do everything?
And the answer is yes, you must.
Don't go there.
All right, 888-900-3393. More coming up.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.
Got some tweets here. Jimmy Dimples tweets, I'd normally complain about Congress critter Capsize plunking along on his cigar box when he ought to be working. And then I realized, do I want him to do his job?
Right.
Yeah, that's...
I mean, he does a pretty good job for his people down there in Georgia, though.
Does he?
He's been a good congressman for them.
Really?
Yeah, my fear is that the whole island will become so overly populated that it will tip over and capsize.
As far as I know, he hasn't enriched himself in office, so he's I'm okay with Hank.
So you're a Hank Johnson apologist now.
I'm hearing it.
Good. Okay,
Dude, this
good.
guy,
So,
I don't know who this person
Joe Biden, Hank Johnson, anybody else?
He wants illegals.
I think you're for amnesty now.
Yeah, he wants illegals to stay. Like, bro.
I don't know who you are.
Wow.
And you're in here on a Tuesday. This
Weird.
guy, this
It's weird.
Jeffy replacement
Who
doesn't
is he and
know
why is he here?
Thank you.
all the things about Jeffy.
Thank you. Did you not read your script?
Wes Usery tweets, Hank Johnson's world tour kicks off in Guam. Crowd size expected to be large enough to capsize the island.
Oh, no.
That would be...
Or no. No, it probably will. Probably will. That can happen. Although they didn't anticipate it. Right? And that's their problem. Gender McGenderface. Well, if the DOJ wants to move on from the Epstein list, that's fine. Let's release the list of names of Congress who were charged with sexual harassment and use multi-million tax dollars slash slush fund
Yeah, that's a good point.
to pay them off and keep them quiet.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
We should do that one.
list.
I like that one.
We haven't heard that number in a while, but
No, we
it's
haven't.
large.
Yes, it is.
Very, very large. So you're wearing a Superman cap today? You got
Yes.
you went to the movie last night?
I did went to the movie last night, and
Was it good?
It was awesome.
Really?
It was awesome.
It was awesome.
It was the one thing I have of issue was the way they zoomed into the Superman when he was flying. But
Yeah.
other than that, it was awesome.
I've heard
Number
mixed.
one movie.
I've heard mixed results. Yeah, it was 122
22?
million?
Yeah.
122 million
122.
over the weekend.
I'll say this. I think
Was it woke?
It was not woke. The only political thing that happened was at the end, the guy who said that Superman is illegal is actually in the movie too, just for like a quick second. Sean Gunn,
Right.
And he said, "Liberals and conservatives can agree on one thing: Lex Luthor sucks." That was it. That was the only political thing that I saw.
Wow. And that's pretty neutral.
And I saw a lot of like Steve Davis was right. It's a lot of cleavage and heels.
Oh, cleavage
Like-
and heels.
A lot. I see what they did.
Okay.
All right.
I hate that.
Yeah. $18.4 million from your taxes have gone to pay victims of sexual abuse claims, misconduct claims against Congress in the last 20 years. $18.4 million. I mean...
Oh, that's not as bad as I thought.
Okay, Jeffy's back. We got the real Jeffy here.
That's not as bad as I thought.
We got the real
How
Jeffy.
much did you think?
I expected a lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
18
800
that's a
million?
drop in the bucket.
Yeah. All right. Let's get a Fat Five now from Jeffy.
All right. We'll go with for sale. Up for auction, a 54-pound rock, estimated auction price $2 to $4 billion. It's the largest piece of Mars ever found on Earth.
Oh, wow.
So Sotheby's in New York.
How do they know it's from Mars? How do they know that?
Well, Pat.
Are these elements only found on Mars?
Yes. That's what they say.
Really?
Yeah, that's what they say.
Huh.
They say this particular...
So it couldn't have come from the asteroid belt. It couldn't have come from
Yes, exactly.
the Oort cloud. It couldn't have come from outside the solar system.
And who is they?
And who are they? Yeah.
I have a couple of rocks in my backyard that came from Mars as well.
Uh-huh. Well, you should get them up on auction.
Definitely.
Yeah, no kidding. So, according to the auction house, the meteorite is believed to have blown off the surface of Mars by a massive asteroid strike before traveling 140 million miles to Earth, where it crashed into the Sahara.
I'd love to know how they did
And a meteorite hunter, because there's tons of those, found it in the Sahara in Niger in November of 2023.
Wow, really?
So this is part of I know. It's they have so many. I forget what the numbers in here somewhere. We'll get to it. How many pieces that they have, legitimate pieces that they have. But they're gonna starts tomorrow. The Sotheby's Geek Week, and features 122 items, including other meteorites, fossils, and gem quality minerals. And I'm guessing that Mars piece goes for more than $4 million. Another item up for auction, though, that would be really cool to own. And if I can't have it, it would look really cool in our atrium here in Dallas, Texas. It's the juvenile Ceratosaurus. It's found. The skeleton was found in 1996 near Laramie, Wyoming, at Bone Cabin Quarry, a gold mine of dinosaur bones.
That would look great in our lobby.
It sure would. It would look
Glenn,
great.
if you're watching,
in my house.
Get it. Buy it.
That happen.
Just get it, man.
That's cool.
It's 140 fossils, bones.
What are they asking for?
Some sculpted materials, so they're not all real. They're not all real, but only like a very small percentage.
Really? So it's in the clearance aisle then.
Yeah. Well, somebody broke it, so it's in the dented aisle.
Oh,
so you can get it for like a couple $100.
Oh,
right?
yes, Pat.
That's
couple
correct.
$100.
It's believed to have it's part of about 150 million years old.
Right.
Now
Wow,
they
cool.
say 4 to 6 million. I say it's probably going to go for a lot more than that.
4 to 6 million.
Yeah, but you said it's like replica.
It's 6 feet 3 inches
Some
in
of
height,
it.
10 feet and 8 inches in length, 139 original fossil bones.
Oh, okay.
So, still.
So 139 are original. How many pieces are there?
What did I say? 140? Over 140?
Okay.
A little over 140. So it's not
that's
bad.
pretty good.
So some assembly
That's really
It's
good.
not bad.
Yeah, some assembly
It's
required.
already assembled, man. You're good to go. And if you don't get that, I mean, they got it from this place called Fossil Logic in Utah, which is this this is preparation mounting company. Okay. I'm not sure. I guess they do a lot of work, so good for them. But so if you got to settle and you say, I didn't get the dinosaur. Gosh darn it. I really wanted the dinosaur.
Yeah, the shipping don't get you.
Well, you could get the cave bear, which I think would be kind of cool, too.
Oh, okay.
8 foot 10 inches tall.
They have one at the ICR. ICR
belong
has
to
one.
the large, robust, and I love their explanation. The large, robust individual with bones in very good condition. Nicely clean, little or no damage. It's kind of cool. That'd be kind of cool to have. Kind of cool. And there was no, I think this was, I don't know that they had a price on that yet, a starting price, but I don't think it was $1 million at the starting point for the cave bear. But I really would like the dinosaur.
Me too.
I'd like to make that happen.
Very cool. Yeah.
The dinosaur would be really
That'd be
cool.
incredible.
And if
I wouldn't mind the Mars rock either. If it's
I know.
absolutely from Mars,
I know.
how cool would that be to own?
really cool.
Be awesome.
That huge rock like that? I know. Got a great story.
Yep.
No question. J.D. Power, 2025 U.S. initial quality study is out. And, Lexus ranks highest overall in initial quality. Nissan ranks highest among mass market brands. Good for them. But the interesting point to me was that this year's initial quality study from the Consumer Intelligence Company surveyed 92,694 people 90 days after they purchased or leased a new 2025 model. Okay. They, J.D. Power, asked car owners and lessees what bugged them about their new cars, and an unprecedented number of them, up to number 3 from number 7 last year, is...
Oh, the turning off when they're idling.
Cup holders.
Cup holders?
Cup holders. People are pissed about the cup holder sizes.
Oh, yeah.
Are they too small?
The Stanley Cups don't fit.
They don't fit.
Yeah, the Stanley Cups, they don't fit.
Yeah, the jugs and the mugs don't fit.
They don't fit at all.
But I will say this. It's not a jug holder. They're called cup holders.
It's a cup holder.
Yeah.
What do you have number one?
No,
you don't have number one.
I looked for it and I didn't. It wasn't in any of the stories.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not sure what was number one, but you're probably right.
It's got to be in the top 5,
shutting
right?
off. Yeah.
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 When it just shuts down Even non-electric cars are
Completely
doing that now.
unacceptable.
Just shut down.
Oh, just down. You
But
stopped.
you
You're
can disable
stopped.
that. I didn't
We played
realize
you a
that.
clip that how to do it.
right.
Very easy.
Yeah, that's
Very
right.
easy.
Just
That's
that
right.
easy.
Just that easy.
It's just that easy, Pat. Buy something, unplug this, unplug that, plug it back in.
Yeah, no big deal.
That's it.
Completely remodel your engine.
No big deal.
And then you can have it shut off.
No big
There
deal.
you go.
I'm sure we're going to be hearing all kinds of news as well, too. They've got flash flood warnings across New York City. I looked at some of the photos of the severe flooding in the city. Might be a good day not to take the subway.
Oh, really?
They're telling people that maybe your commuters that you maybe postpone your train travel today in New York City.
And don't give me this climate change garbage, okay? It's cloud seeding. Weather manipulation.
I think it is.
Thank you.
I mean, it's a state of emergency now in Manhattan and parts of New Jersey.
And New Jersey looked, the turnpike looked horrible this morning.
Go ahead.
It's underwater.
Elect your communist Islamist mayor.
Yeah, see how that goes.
We'll put it underwater, okay?
Man.
Don't forget our weather special.
Yes.
Is available
Right now.
It will always be on top. I'll make sure that all the episodes go underneath so you can watch it.
So you got to be a subscriber for that, or you can just wait a week and a half, and we'll have the show in its entirety.
Don't wait for
on
a
July
week and a half.
25th.
What are you doing? Blaze TV.
Friday, July 25th.
Did you say that Governor Ron DeSantis of Florida has required airports monthly reports detailing any geoengineering and weather modification activities?
Florida's one of the states that they're
This thing's really heating up.
Well, Rainmakers
Yes, it
doesn't
is.
do Florida. Florida's already said no to that.
What a
long time
timely
ago.
show that must
Thank
have been
you.
with Matt Landman.
Yes,
Sky Secrets. What a timely show.
And
It
Jeffy,
is. It is.
what were you saying before we went on air about New York City flooding? Can you imagine if what's his face were the mayor of that town?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm sure he'd get it all fixed.
Oh, yeah, the Ayatollah
Mamdani?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Ayatollah Mamdani.
We definitely aren't going to flood that city if he gets elected.
no.
So go ahead and elect him.
No.
Go ahead and elect him.
I love the new way they're describing him now. He's an Islamunist.
Really?
Oh, that's
a
good.
one. That's a good
so
one.
good.
I like that.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. You know, a lot of people. I'm not going to call him that either. Be sure to subscribe to my daily show, Chewing the Fat, available wherever you get your podcast. Chewing the Fat. Rate and review where possible, wherever you get your podcast. So this is not a paid endorsement, but it could be, if they're willing. Just email me, chewingthefat@theblaze.com. Pizza Hut has officially, I know what I'm having for lunch today. Pizza Hut has officially launched a new limited time promotion called $2 Tuesdays, offering customers one-topping personal pan pizzas for just $2.
Okay.
Each and
That's a
every
great
Tuesday
deal.
at participating locations
Okay.
across the U.S. I'm in. I'm in. It's available for carry-out only, limited to 6 pizzas per customer.
Okay.
So $12. $12, guys.
Yeah.
It's already a big hit, and some of the places are selling out of dough early, so get there.
That's
For $2 Tuesday.
You say carry
man.
out only?
Carry
Can I
out
place
only.
an order and
Yeah.
then carry it out? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I'm doing that.
I know. So Pizza Hut, I got it. Nobody out pizzas the Hut, but chewing the fat. To be able to say that for you from the top of the dollar. You mentioned Superman. Everybody's seen that as number 1, and Jurassic Park and F1 were 2 and 3 at the movie theaters this past weekend. I got to get to see Jurassic Park too. I haven't seen that yet. I'm really disappointed that I haven't seen
I've heard it's not very good.
It's not good, bro. Don't even bother. Just wait for streaming.
Okay.
See?
You talked me
See,
into
there
it.
you go.
This isn't Jeff Fisher here today. I don't know who this guy is, but it is not Jeff Fisher.
We have the on a side sport note, we have Major League All-Star game tonight. If you're interested in Major League Baseball, and they had the home run derby last night. The big dumper, Cal Raleigh, who leads the Major League in home runs right now, won the home run derby as well. So congratulations to him. And if my ciphering is correct, we are like 40 days away from college football.
Yeah, it's right around there. Right around there.
So we're getting close. We're getting close.
BYU just had their big recruiting weekend where they had 16 recruits. These are high value, like really priority
they bring 'em in.
recruits.
That
10 of
that
them.
is so fun as a parent.
Oh, I
That
bet.
is so fun.
To go with your recruit?
Yes.
I'll bet. But they had 10 who were uncommitted. 9 of them signed with BYU.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
What's
we
the one
lost
kid's
one.
problem?
I don't know, little bastard. I don't know. He just decided to go to Arizona.
I'm not signing it. I'm not signing any paperwork that I can't have a little bit in it.
That might have been it. It might have been it.
I'm not doing that.
And you know what? If you can't do that, we don't want you anyway. Beat it. Beat it.
That's fine.
I just said I wanted to think about it. My God.
No, beat it.
The point is, I don't want to beat it. Okay, so I'm leaving.
Oh, my.
You mentioned Cal Raleigh, the Seattle Mariners catcher. One thing that's kind of going underreported is that he's on pace. Barry Bonds, at the All-Star break, when he set the record with 73 home runs, had 39 home runs at the All-Star break.
There you go.
Cal Raleigh has
got 38. He's got 38.
And this is not the steroid era. This is going to be worth watching down the stretch.
Yeah. He's on fire, man.
Wow. I've not been paying attention. Where'd this guy come from? Is he been around a long time ago? For a long time now?
He's been around for a little while, yeah. But he's
I don't think I've ever heard of him.
28.
He's a catcher.
Yeah.
That's just, which is strange as far as being
first catcher to win the home run derby
since, and the first catcher to lead the race maybe since Johnny Bench.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, those days, Bench and
I can't think of another catcher who would be a home run king.
Florida State.
Florida State.
Yeah.
How long ago?
Let's see.
Where have I been? Wow.
When was he recruited? What high school did he go to?
I don't know. My gosh.
What about elementary and middle school?
I'm just reading here.
We're talking about Cal Raleigh, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the...
You should know,
Did
right?
he decide on Florida State first, or was that secondary?
Secondary. He actually originally committed to Clemson. I'm so glad you asked me that. That's the one little thing I saw
That's
when I was
awesome.
scrolling down.
That's awesome.
So Florida State flipped him, or he transferred?
I guess so, yeah. Yeah, flipped him, yeah.
I haven't read that far yet.
Yeah.
Pat, okay, don't bug him.
But he's from North Carolina, and that's appropriate since his name is Raleigh.
Yeah, absolutely.
Interesting. Did they name him? They must have named him after the city, huh?
But I'm not sure that mom didn't name him the Big Dumper. Okay.
Why do they call him that?
He's got
That's
a
his
large
nickname.
backside.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Sure, let's go with that.
All right. Okay, we got a new poll. We had a poll last week or the week before that showed Pete Buttigieg in the lead. This new one shows Kamala Harris in the lead for the Democrats in their 2028 race. She had 26% support from Democrats. Buttigieg and Gavin Newsom were the only other Democrats in double digits even. So Kamala had 26. Buttigieg had 11. Gavin Newsom 10. Again, it just proves they got nobody. They don't have a prayer. 888-900-3393. More coming up.
Pat Gray Unleashed.
Pat Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
And so are you. Thanks for being here. 888-900-3393. Pat Unleashed on Twitter. We've got this Jeff Fisher imposter in the studio with us. For whatever reason, he didn't know that Jeffy only comes in Wednesdays and Fridays.
See, that's how we got him busted.
That should have been our first clue.
Well, yesterday
right?
you and I talked, behind faux Jeffy's back.
Yeah.
And we were saying, why did Jeffy come in?
Why is he in here?
Is this him?
What is going on?
We had our suspicions yesterday.
Yeah, we did.
And then
we
this
did.
happened.
They've been confirmed, though, this morning.
Today.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. Based on his presence and his opinions.
Okay. Okay.
And his shirt.
And I was
And
just
his
going to
shirt.
say that.
Yeah.
The shirt.
What's with
Yeah.
That's not a...
Wait, what?
Yeah.
This is not a normal Jeffy
No,
shirt?
it's not. It's not plaid.
It's
It's not plaid. It's a solid color. I mean, there are so many clues that this man
Jeffy
is not Jeff Fisher.
And we're just you had been ignoring them, and now I'm busted.
And now you're busted.
Now I'm busted.
Yeah, we found you out.
As
Good try, though. It was
yeah.
a good effort. It really was.
As Joe says in my ear, it's Jeffy's body triplet. Because well, I don't know, Joe. He'll have to explain it during the break.
Because it doesn't really seem to make sense on the surface.
Yeah.
I guess I don't understand.
There's a lot of surface.
So we blew right by body double
into
and now
body
we're triplet.
triplet.
Well, I don't
either.
The real Jeffy would understand it.
Yes. Like he said, Joe will explain to
And right now, he would be saying, "Oh, I thought this show didn't tolerate fat shaming." But he doesn't know that. This guy doesn't know that.
Faux Jeffy doesn't know the nuances of the room.
Weird. It's weird, but welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Whoever you are.
Happy to be here.
In California, another Democrat rep is whining about ICE raids because that's what they do. This is one of the weirdest phenomenons I've ever seen. Yes. First of all, ICE is not deporting as many people as they have in the past, as Barack Obama did. And B, they should be deporting people at a pretty rapid rate, and they should be getting rid of criminals, and that's what they're doing. But for some reason, Trump derangement syndrome, they're all over this administration.
But Pat, ICE is a new agency.
Yeah,
so
it's a brand new. That's what they think.
Yes, it's a brand new agency, so they don't know how to handle ICE.
Yeah, right. But here's Congressman Salud Carbajal talking about ICE.
I'm here at a nursery in Carpinteria.
Pat's not going to make it to the end of this.
Finished an ICE raid operation. I got here. I got many calls from constituents, from social media. We saw what was happening, and I came here to do my congressional oversight responsibilities. When I got here, there was obviously a crowd of protest, and it was overkill. Over 50 ICE agents that were here, and they were conducting this operation. They were creating fear, anxiety, and intimidation. They were dressed in military garb,
we don't want that.
Clothing.
No, we do not.
We don't want fear.
We do not want that.
You don't want people who shouldn't be here to be afraid to be here. Right? You want them as comfortable as possible, don't you? Oh, gosh, I hate to hear that. Darn it. All right, let them continue.
They didn't show up in evening wear.
No.
They showed up in
military garb.
Yeah.
That's terrible. Military garb for a law enforcement agency? That's just really
what is
unacceptable.
This, Afghanistan?
That's what we'll be hearing, yes.
Yes.
All right, let him continue.
Operation. They were creating fear, anxiety, and intimidation. They were dressed in military garb. Clothing.
Yeah, clothing.
Military-grade
garb
weapons.
clothing.
They were
clothing garb.
Creating an untenable, incendiary circumstance where they could have got members of the public and themselves hurt. They were pouring gasoline on the
flames of the situation.
This is ridiculous.
It is.
There was a child that was hurt.
Pause it.
Deployed.
Since when do they care about children being hurt?
Thank you.
They didn't even mention the children being exploited in the marijuana field.
Nope.
They couldn't care less about that. They haven't even mentioned that.
Oh, yeah.
Media hasn't. The Democrats don't.
The only reason they mentioned the raid at all is because the one guy died.
Yes.
Well, that's
right.
He shouldn't have jumped off that deal.
I know.
I'm just saying he wasn't killed by an ICE agent.
True.
But
I didn't say it was.
I know you didn't.
I know I'm not. I know I'm the new Jeffy. I got it, but I didn't say that.
And one of the illegals that was apprehended there in California at that marijuana facility had been sentenced to 7 years for kidnapping and attempted rape with a prior conviction for attempted child molestation.
Oh, my gosh.
So just because you work on a farm, Molly Tibbetts, killer, doesn't mean you're like the salt of the earth that we need to protect here.
Right.
And, of course, the other news that came out, I'm sure later when we play the Newsom clips, he'll definitely talk about his big donor of that cannabis field, right?
No, I'm sure he will. Yeah.
Salud has a prop for you.
Okay.
He has more.
Let's get back to Salud.
On the flames of this situation.
Yeah,
this
we
is
heard
ridiculous.
That. It's ridiculous.
There was a child that was hurt.
Okay.
They deployed in various flash devices and smoke devices. Here's part of the shrapnel.
They deployed in the flash devices?
Shrapnel.
He got the shrapnel on his hands.
But he told us they deployed in the flash devices.
Yes, in.
So they came.
That's kind of cool.
They came out of the flash device.
That's technology I did not know we had.
I didn't either. In their military garb clothing.
And military-grade weapons.
Take it. He may not be the best spokesman for your cause.
No, he might not be.
Wait, what? He brought a prop.
Yeah, he's got a prop. He's got part of a shrapnel.
All right, let's see it. Let's see the rest of it.
They
deployed
in various flash devices and smoke devices. Here's part of the shrapnel that came from one of those devices, and it actually hurt a young child that was in the crowd. This is deplorable. This should not be happening on our soil.
No.
Individuals dressed like military personnel on our soil.
On our soil.
We don't do that in America.
Yeah.
This is overkill. This was ridiculous. This was a bunch of crap. And I'm here to do our oversight. They didn't let me through. I saw other members of the public right through here on bicycles. And certainly they did not let me go through the line, the perimeter line that they created.
You know what he should have done
they dispersed,
is show up in a flash or smoke device.
And it's my understanding
wouldn't have known he was in there.
He doesn't have access to that, even as a congressman.
I got that from the owner of this nursery.
I can't take it anymore.
I knew it.
Or maybe, you know what? Show up in military garb clothing.
They'll just let you fit right in.
Right. Yeah.
With your military-grade weapon.
So the piece of shrapnel wasn't in the child, so it didn't penetrate the child because he had it there in his hand. So it must have bumped into the child.
And by the way, why are you bringing your child to a protest?
Thank you.
Can we talk about that?
Can we talk about that?
And I have been searching for information on this injured child.
Oh, I can't find it.
I've looked everywhere.
Yes.
You know, if there was anything.
Probably got a bruise at worst.
Right, but the media would jump all over
yes. It would have jumped
my gosh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So
garbage.
The congressman shows
up
there.
Whole thing is garbage. And you know what? Their ratings continue to plummet as they're doing this stuff. I don't know why they keep doing it. It's not working for them. I know it's all they have, but this is a really bad tactic they're using because the Hispanics don't agree with them on it. Blacks don't agree with them on it. Whites don't agree with them on it. So who are you trying to appeal to here? It's incredible. Meanwhile, there is video of an ICE arrest of a violent gang member.
Put your hands up! Don't touch it!
He's not happy.
Shut it off! Out of the car! Out of the car! Stay there! Stay there! I got one! Hey, put your hands! I got one! Ah! Ow!
This is who they're arresting.
I will say that the people in that automobile are not comfortable right now. They're pretty uncomfortable.
Yeah.
They are, yeah.
It's because these guys appeared out of a flash. This is weird.
That's why they didn't know they were coming. They didn't hide.
So this is
Is this a kidnapping?
Yes.
Yes,
it
you
is.
got
It's a gang member kidnapping.
Okay, I was just checking.
Chris, who was that again? That was somebody high up in some gang that I can't pronounce.
Yes, Sureños gang member. Violent Sureños gang member.
Yep.
I don't know the Sudeños.
Because you remember we had the MS-13 guy that was arrested high up. In fact, was he what was he?
One of the head of
in
that.
Omaha.
Yes.
This was in, where was this? Was that California right there? I forget where that one was.
I don't have it on my phone.
They just arrested a high-level drug dealer, illegal alien in Denver. And then there was somebody else. I forgot where that. Michigan.
We got that.
Is that this video here?
Okay. MS-13 member was arrested in Michigan.
There you go.
Border Patrol in Metro Detroit arresting a man with a violent past in this country illegally.
So he admits to being a member of the notorious MS-13 gang, and Fox 2's Scott Wolchek says that his rap sheet includes murder.
Ooh.
What started out as two men arguing at a motel turned into an arrest, with one of the men admitting he was an MS-13 gang member.
Pretty wild. I've never heard of anything about any gang activity here or nothing.
But according to U.S. Border Patrol and Customs, the two men arrested at the Sterling Heights Super 8 were not in the country legally and were found to have more than 5 grams of crystal meth on them.
The drug problem around the area is just crazy and it's getting too much out of hand now.
This photo shows the MS-13 tattoo of one of the men, and border agents say he admitted to serving 20 years in a Salvadorian prison for the murder of a rival gang member.
Going back.
Oh, wow.
Huh.
So he did his time.
So he goes to CCOT, right?
There we go. There's the Jeffy we know and love right there. He did his time.
Did his time already.
Let him go.
What, are you re-arresting him?
It's a problem.
Yeah, because he's here illegally. Boy. But I think there was some guy who said, I don't know, maybe 9 years ago, 10 years ago, they're not sending their best. They're not sending their brightest. Nope. They're sending the gang members, and they are flooding our streets, and I'm so grateful that ICE is getting them out of here.
California Governor Gavin Newsom talked about ICE protests in Los Angeles when he appeared on the Sean Ryan Show.
What do you think Trump's doing wrong right now?
5,000 damn military in the streets of an American city.
We saw riots. I'm sure they're probably over-embellished.
Understatement.
There are videos and lots of
things.
Yeah,
there were a bunch of assholes that ordered Waymos, and they're jumping up and down, and there have been hundreds and hundreds of arrests. Didn't need the National Guard to be called in. They're sitting there on horses with American flags.
There was a riot going on, moron.
Scaring kids. It's a weakness masquerading as strength. That's what I don't like about this son of a bitch. And the images, you just see 3 blocks, you're like, oh my God, all of LA. I'm in the Reagan building, literally a couple blocks away. You don't even hear anything. You don't even know what's going on. The National Guard are there, but they can't engage. So our guys are arresting the protesters that are protesting the Guard. We're protecting the Guard. That's how absurd things got. They're testing executive boundaries to see how far they can go across the United States. Now they're so resourced that Donald Trump will have one of the largest private armies in the world.
Okay, now it's a private army.
Right.
That's a private army. ICE is a private army.
Like I said, brand new department of the government.
Yeah, right. That Trump just started. 6 months ago.
Yes.
He knew this was going to be his private army.
Right. And he spread it all across the country. That's what he's doing.
That's why they're masked.
Yeah.
That's why they're masked. Military uniform.
Right.
Military
garb clothing. Yeah. Yes. They're coming out of incendiary devices, smoke devices.
I will say I like that.
I do too. It's pretty cool when you can fit into something that small.
That
yes, it just
and
pop
then an
out.
ice agent pops out.
Pop out. Yeah,
that's
technology.
I'd be scared.
The technology we fund with
incredible.
our tax dollars is
incredible.
Awesome.
It's worth it though. I think that's pretty cool.
I think it is worth it. Yes. But you might hurt some kids while you deploy that device.
Well, if a piece of shrapnel hits them in the leg or something, you've bruised them, and we can't have that. We can't. That threatens to shut down the entire operation of this private army.
What are the odds? You're not going to hit a kid every time.
Not every time.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
True.
But if maybe kids won't be there every time. But if it stops one kid from getting bruised, it's worth it.
It's worth it.
It's worth it. Yep. All right. This July, we celebrate the birth of our nation, of course. We just did that. And we remember the heroes who fought for our freedoms. But did you know some Americans today still don't have the freedom of life and liberty? Tragically, every day, thousands of unborn babies' very lives are taken. But because of preborn, we can rescue them. Preborn's network of clinics provides free ultrasounds to women with unplanned pregnancies. Not only do they save lives, but they love and care for these hurting women, too. If we uphold the truths of the Constitution, and above all, the truth of God, we've got to acknowledge that babies in their mother's wombs are created equal and are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights. And those cannot be taken and should not be taken. And that includes life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Will you stand with preborn? One ultrasound is just $28. 5 ultrasounds would be $140 if you can afford that. To donate, just dial pound 250. Say the keyword baby. That's pound 250, keyword baby, or donate securely at preborn.com/Pat. That's preborn.com/Pat.
Subscribe to Pat Gray Unleashed on Apple Music and Spotify. Pat Gray Unleashed.
You can get some tweets here. Spicy Gangsta Sarah tweets, we're not supposed to have military dress on American soil. Well, better shut down every military surplus store in America, champ. Yeah,
no kidding.
Champ, I like that. Chief, champ. Those are all really good. Insulting little digs on people.
Boss.
Sport.
Sport's a good one.
We got to use that more often.
Yeah.
Sport and chief are both great. Fury and energy. I tried to do my congressional oversight of law enforcement in the middle of a bank robbery. They didn't let me through. because they're fascists.
There it is.
Thank you.
That's really good. What's going on right now is just so insane that it's hard to get your head around it.
I mean, Trump addressed it yesterday as well.
About the ICE stuff?
Yeah, I mean, he said that he was watching it coming back from Texas, maybe the day before yesterday or whatever, and he was saying that they need to stop and arrest those people that are throwing things at the vehicles like right now.
Yes.
Good.
Yes. Exactly. And if you're gonna get in the way of a vehicle on your bicycle, I'm sorry. If you get run over,
that's what I say. I mean, I'm
sorry. You should have gotten out of the way.
Yes.
Moron.
Now say it again, but leave off the word sorry.
If you get run over.
That was good. That was really good.
I mean, and I think that applies to all of those road and freeway situations.
Oh, yeah, protesting.
You're going to lay in the middle of the freeway, you get run over.
Oh, there's a bump.
Well, sorry. No, sorry. Let's not say sorry.
It would put an end to it.
Oh, well.
It would put an end to it.
No apologies.
Full stop.
Full stop.
Sucks for you.
I don't know how many it would take before they would realize,
stop
maybe
doing
I
it.
don't need to sit
Stop doing
below
it.
the freeway.
I think it would take one.
You think one?
Yeah, one.
But it has to be like a harsh, like.
But it needs a lot of publicity.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's going to take. I think it's going to take more.
And it needs no law enforcement activity after the fact.
Yes.
They say, well, they were in the road. What did you expect?
Yeah, there's no investigation.
We'll send an ambulance.
We've called the county. The county's on its way to clean it up.
It would be like if I go out on the freeway today. I go out and stand out here on 114, and I get hit by a vehicle. Are they going to be charged with murder? No.
Why were you in the highway?
Why were you in the highway?
Right.
Dummy. I mean, it's too bad, I guess, but you were pretty stupid to go out there and stand in a freeway.
Right.
Same deal.
Yes.
Same deal. If you're going to protest in the middle of a freeway, you could get run over. Get out of the freeway. Okay?
And if you do, it's your fault.
Over on the median, you could be, in the ditch. You can be on a sidewalk. But you can't be in the street, and you can't impede traffic.
Illegal to walk on highways.
Well, it is, I think.
It was illegal.
I think it is.
I'm not sure if it's illegal.
Oh, no. Okay, it is the Jeffy. It is the real Jeffy.
He's coming back. He's coming back. Whatever pod took over is being replaced now by the actual human.
Yes, it is illegal.
It is illegal
to walk on the U.S. interstate highway system.
So get out of the way, stupid. Rowdy introvert. I, for one, am grateful that local news stations interview average folk on the street.
I love
news stories.
Yes.
Makes for some great entertainment. Yeah. Not the truth.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Pretty wild. I've never heard of anything about any gang activity here or nothing.
That's a good accent, too.
Pretty wild.
Crazy is getting too much out of hand now.
This photo.
I love it.
Go back to the very beginning one. I love that one.
Oh, yeah, the first one.
Yeah,
yes.
the first.
Everything.
The drug problem around the area is just crazy and it's getting too much out of hand now.
This photo.
It's pretty wild. I've never heard of anything about any gang activity here or nothing.
But according to you,
wow. Are you aware of anything, though? Like you. Are you aware of anything?
I love that. I mean, I'm thankful for those live shots from local news stations. But really, that boils down to the chewing the fat rule of, you don't have to speak.
You don't have
people
to.
put microphones
I
in
heard
front
it on
of
the news.
you. Yeah, thank you.
And I said it was ridiculous, man. That's it.
Yeah. Again, thankful.
Hello, it's winter.
Good stuff.
Also, Gavin Newsom admitted that he's been illegally harboring criminal aliens in his state.
Okay.
You've arrested 3,000 people in the last few months. Well done.
This guy drives me
The vast majority
insane.
apparently don't have criminal records. You made your point. A lot of people are self-deporting. We're, by the way, hearing a lot of that. And I guess that's part of the point.
Yeah, it is.
You got all this new money. Can we do it to be a little more constructive and advance a bill on amnesty and immigration reform?
No.
Address those who have been here 10 years paying taxes, 15, 20 years.
No.
And by the way,
we can't do
California
amnesty.
was a survey done, very reputable survey. 69% of the undocs in my state have been in the state over a decade.
Undoxed. Well, so that makes it okay then?
69%.
Again, they've been breaking the law for a long time. So we should let them break the law forever.
Listen to that.
What does that have to do with anything? How long they've been breaking the law? That makes it worse.
Yes.
I agree. And in addition to that, listen to him try to subtly change the language. Undox. They're undox.
Yeah.
Wow. And have you ever met anyone who talks more with their hands and the way he is so exaggerated with everything he says? Ugh, just everything about that man.
He's
is
agonizing.
Gross.
Agonizing. He was presented a gift. From Sean Ryan.
Yeah, I saw this.
Brother, this is fabulous.
Is it?
You know what? Last thing people would expect is that I respect this gift.
Really?
I appreciate. Yeah, man. I'm not anti-gun at all. I'm for just some gun safety, common sense that I think vast majority of folks on the right and the left agree. And I think we've lost a little touch with some common sense around background checks.
We have background checks,
right?
Doofus. Jeez, I love how they try to make it out like we don't do background checks.
Anybody?
No, we never do background
No matter
checks.
how
in
old
this
you
country.
are, anything.
You just come on in and buy a gun, and we'll give it to you right there on the spot.
Which
you don't
should
have
be
to
the
fill
way
out
it
any
is, by the
paperwork.
way. But
yeah, but it's not. It's not
a gun. They're just giving them away on every street corner in America, from what I understand.
It's easier. It's easier to obtain like a .357 Magnum than it is a book.
I heard
in
that.
a lot of these neighborhoods.
I've heard that from a former president.
Oh, agonizing.
Yep.
So we've got more from Gavin Newsom if we can handle it. I don't know that we can.
Thankfully, it's just one more clip, right, Chris?
So butt
Blame
stupid.
Chris for all the Gavin Newsom today.
Wow.
You're welcome.
We'll get to that. We'll share more of his unadulterated stupidity.
Yeah,
coming
we
up.
get an update on how the reconstruction is going 6 months after the fires there.
Oh, good.
I think they're about done.
Okay. Are they about done? Really?
It appears that way.
Wow. All right. Good. That was fast. Good for them.
How many deer out here are wearing Kevlar vests?
All of them.
Pat Gray Unleashed.
Welcome. Great to have you with us. 888-900-3393. Gavin Newsom. Brilliant yesterday on
You know me, love him.
Sean Ryan. Oh, man. Next president of the United States?
Hey.
According to him.
Keep
According
your
to him.
fingers crossed. Jeez.
Don't.
He discussed child sex changes as well on the Sean Ryan show.
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
What about for your values? I mean, is 8 years old too young?
Yeah, I mean, look, I now that I have a 9-year-old, just became 9. Come on, man, I get it.
Do you?
So those are legit. You know, it's interesting. Just
he can't answer
the issue of age. I haven't. It's interesting. As someone that's been so focused on equality broadly, LGBT rights, particularly gay marriage. The trans issue for me is also novel. It's over the last few years. I'm trying to understand as much as anyone else. Whole pronoun thing, trying to understand all of that.
He can't. He won't
But
answer.
that was like the hell. I mean, all that stuff. I get it.
He gets it.
He gets it.
Okay.
All
But
that stuff.
he won't
gets
say
it.
it's wrong.
He won't. Well, and
He won't say
earlier
it. He
in the
won't.
conversation, a clip we don't have, he was trying to argue there's nuance in the law about taking your kids away from parents that don't submit to their kids getting a sex change. He has had so much time to answer this question. He knew he was going to go on this world tour podcast that he's doing, and he still can't answer the questions.
Just give it a straight up answer. You know, it's wrong.
You for it or not?
It's wrong.
You for it or
and
not?
it needs to stop. And we need to change the law in California. But
no way he says that.
But
This is going to be
he can't.
fascinating when he's on the stage with other
It is.
Democrats during the primary.
And gets his head handed to
and
him.
He still can't answer this.
Yeah, no way. Because he's stuck. He's trying to moderate himself now because he knows he's way too liberal. He's way too extreme on many issues to be elected president of the United States. So he's trying to go back to the middle. It's too late.
By not, by not actually going there.
Yeah.
Right.
Trying to go back there without actually going
Trying to
there.
say he's doing it without actually doing it.
I mean, Pat, everybody knows this man wants to be president more than anything.
Oh,
man.
And so he knows that he has to go out there and lay the groundwork to say, look how moderate I really am.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a high-risk calculation for him to go on all these shows, but he's failing miserably.
Mm-hmm.
I love
It's terrible.
seeing him fail.
Here's a video from Adam Carolla posted online that shows that 6 months after the fires...
Yeah, they're all done, right?
Reconstruction still isn't quite happening. It's not happening.
Look at all those all burned out homes. There's nothing happening at them.
Wait, but you see walls up?
Oh, you see walls? Oh, that's the ones that survived the fires.
Oh.
Yeah, they're burned walls. They're not new walls.
Oh, they're burnt walls.
Yeah. So they're almost done there, right?
They're almost
like
done.
you said.
Next week.
They're almost done.
If Trump's private army hadn't got rid of all the on docks, they'd have been building those homes.
Oh, yeah.
So here's a story. Dateline July 8th, 7 days ago. Newsom unveils $101 million plan to build Palisades low-income housing. The conspiracy theorists were right.
Jeez.
That's what's going to happen to your beloved Palisades. They're going to have low-income housing.
Wow.
Quote, that will, let's see, multifamily low-income housing development, quote, will contribute to a more equitable and resilient Los Angeles, says Gavin Newsom. Okay.
It's like saying we're gonna build low-income housing in Beverly Hills. That's not a place for low-income housing. If you need low-income housing, build it somewhere else.
Well, we don't have to because it's all burned down.
Yeah, right. That's amazing.
That sure is.
Wow.
California, good luck.
Wow. Okay.
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 We'll see. I can see the city council meetings now with the rich folks showing up,
for
protesting this,
and then they're going to be made haters.
But the thing is, these are the people you voted for. Congratulations.
That's very true.
That's the policies.
Meanwhile, across the country in New York City, where they've got another problem brewing, Zohran Mamdani, he has a message for his supporters.
As we, as Bob was saying, fight back against an authoritarian administration and Donald Trump's attempt at ripping up the very fabric of the city that we call home, of the country that we belong to and that we love.
The Associated Musicians.
We know that his policies, they are not just disappearing our neighbors, detaining our friends. They are also turning the world away from our city.
Yeah.
The rapid decline of tourists coming to this city is an issue not simply for us living up to our word as a city that welcomes the world, but it's one that has very real economic impacts for artists that are with me here today and those beyond. It is the difference between whether or not people can afford to keep calling the city their home. And so I will be proud to be the mayor of this city, to stand up for this city, and to make it clear that the world is welcome in this city, and that we need to turn the page on this federal administration that is looking to inspire fear among people across this country and across this world when they come to think of who we are and what we are.
What?
I don't know, man.
It doesn't make any sense. It's like, okay, Donald Trump is driving away tourism from New York City? What are you talking about?
That would be the rampant illegals that your sanctuary city allowed.
Yeah.
That would be helping that, along with the out-of-control crime.
And he's trying to blame high costs on Donald Trump in New York City? I got to tell you, my friend, we were there many years ago, and the high costs
still existed.
Were there. Believe me, they were there then.
Yeah, it still existed.
Wow. That's incredible. Donald Trump is responsible for rent costs in New York City? No. He's trying to blame everything on Trump when he should be directing any of that toward, I don't know, Eric Adams at least.
Cuomo?
Right? Cuomo, somebody.
Bloomberg.
Bloomberg?
Yeah, Bloomberg did a lot of it.
De Blasio, maybe?
Oh, De Blasio. Forgot about him. Yes.
Jeez.
De Blasio.
The worst. I think New Yorkers would agree. He was pretty close to the worst mayor they've ever had.
Yeah.
Again, you have a population that continues to vote for progressives and liberals, and in this case, what was it? Islamunist?
Islamunists.
So
okay.
Good. So good.
Congrats.
Now, is Bernie Sanders supporting Mamdani?
Oh, yeah, he is.
You find out, Pat. If you're going to play that, you find out. You tell me.
Okay. All right.
So, most importantly, I'm going to do everything I can to see that Zohran becomes the next mayor of New York.
He sure is.
Okay.
There you go.
He's on board.
Wow.
Team.
Well, socialists stick together, I guess.
Yeah.
That's great.
I don't really care, Margaret.
Team Zohran.
That is crazy.
He's going to be elected.
Crazy.
I think you're right.
They're going to get that guy into office in New York City.
Well, yeah, I don't know that it's avoidable at this point. New Yorkers are going to have to wake up, and they're not going to.
And who is their other option?
Mario Cuomo. And
Andrew, yeah.
He's a better option. But, he just got his anus kicked.
Yeah.
Well, he saw the success of Zohran Mamdani with his
his videos.
Videos on the street. I'm hip. I'm cool.
So he tried it. Check this out.
Hello, I'm
Hi.
Andrew Cuomo. And unless you've been living under a rock, you probably know that the Democratic primary did not go the way I had hoped. To the 440,000 New Yorkers who voted for me, a sincere thank you. Thank you for believing in me, in my agenda, and in my experience. And I am truly sorry that I let you down.
Me too.
But as my grandfather used to say, when you get knocked down, learn the lesson and pick yourself back up and get in the game.
Chumbawamba said
and
that
that
too.
is what I'm going to
That's
do.
interesting. His grandfather said the same thing that Chumbawamba said.
Really?
Yeah. When you get knocked down, you get back up again.
Are you sure Chumbawamba didn't get that from his grandfather?
No, I'm pretty sure it's the other way around.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
that's in
Mr.
my head.
History. All of a sudden, all right.
He had more.
When you get knocked down, learn the lesson and pick yourself back up and get in the game. And that is what I'm going to do.
I will say he's lost
the
some
fight
weight.
to save our city isn't over.
Yeah, he has.
Only 13% of New Yorkers voted in the June primary. The general election is in November, and I am in it to win it. My opponent, Mr. Mamdani, offers slick slogans, but no real solutions. We need a city with lower rent, safer streets.
Go after
where
him.
buying your first home is once again possible.
If only you could have been
where
governor.
childcare won't bankrupt
Right.
you.
Could have done that on
That's
a larger
the New
scale.
York City we know. That's the one that is still possible. You haven't given up on it, and you deserve a mayor with the experience and ideas to make it happen again, and the guts to take on anyone who stands in the way. Every day I'm going to be hitting the streets, meeting you where you are, to hear the good and the bad, problems and solutions.
Now he wants
because
to
for the next few months, it's my responsibility to earn your vote. So let's do this. I'll see you out there.
Will ya?
I do have a question. He said he learned his lesson. I think he did because he's not wearing a nipple pierce.
He's not waiting.
you
picked up on the.
I've been looking. I've been looking for a
yeah.
nipple piercing, and
Right.
I don't see a nipple piercing on this.
The girl that liked that was she worked at the governor's mansion.
Right.
He's no longer there.
God,
He doesn't have to do that
Got it.
anymore.
No, I don't think they're there.
So,
Boy,
no
he's
nipple
a
piercing.
man of the people, Andrew Cuomo. Am I right?
As despicable as this guy is, I want him to win. I mean, somebody over
Zohran.
Mamdani, that's for sure.
Well, we sent out an email yesterday to the Curtis people.
Did
We're
you
gonna have Curtis on the show.
So
okay.
I told him to wear his little beret, even though he's going to be a phoner. But wear your beret if you talk to us.
We will ask. Pop question. Pop quiz.
Have they committed yet to being on?
No, they're just trying to figure out our schedule.
So Andrew Cuomo trying to
We're here
emulate
6 to 8 every day.
the
Central Time, Chris.
the
Right, figure out
Zohran
the schedule.
The Zohran man on the street. Look how hip I am. Look. You gotta look out Minneapolis because you got a Zohran Mamdani wannabe. And he's
Oh, yes,
he's
you
following
do.
the same path.
Yes, you do.
Minneapolis, buckle up for whatever this guy's name is.
Is he a Muslim too? Is he a
I have
Islamist?
no idea.
Mm.
You take a
Omar
look.
Fateh.
Okay.
Everyone keeps asking me, Omar, why aren't you doing more videos? As a state senator with a second full-time job
There we
and
go.
a kid on the way, I just haven't been able to find the time. I've also been fighting for you, passing things like tuition-free college for working-class families, rideshare protections for our Uber and Lyft drivers, and the legalization of fentanyl testing strips. But this summer, you're going to be seeing a lot more of me because we deserve nice things in Minneapolis too. To make an affordable Minneapolis that works for everyone, we need a mayor that works as hard as you do. I'm ready to work hard too.
Same deal.
Build a Minneapolis that working people can afford to call home. 2, protect our city from a hostile White House. And 3, diversify our city's public safety response. By increasing the minimum wage to $20 by 2028 and passing rent stabilization to stop price gouging
or
and incentivizing new construction,
or 1,000,
we can protect workers. Protecting all of our communities from Donald Trump means not letting MPD interact with ICE, whether it's for an immigration raid or not. Our residents deserve a mayor that will stand up to Donald Trump and say, no, not in our community. Did you know that the city's own data showed that 47% of calls to MPD can be diverted to non-police response? Cops are on social workers. Investments in programs like these ensure that the appropriate response arrives when we call 911. And we can actually free up police resources to focus on violent crime that detracts from community safety.
Oh no, look.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's my campaign managers again. They've been on my case all week about make more videos. I'll find the time tomorrow.
Omar Fateh.
So believable. Look at all these requests from my campaign manager to make more videos.
Ding, ding.
So I looked him up. Man working for the people out there.
You asked me about Omar Fateh's religion. Here it is. He's the first Somali American and Muslim to serve in the Minnesota Senate. So there you go.
Awesome.
There's your answer.
Yeah. Is he also a socialist communist?
Yes, he's a member of the Inshallah. He's a member of the farm. What you call it party? You know that? Hang on, where is it? It's the DFL, Democratic Farmer Labor Party.
So this is sweeping the nation, right?
Yes, it is. And remember, we had the story yesterday of in the last 9 years, George Soros has given $37 million to these kind of candidates, and America's chickens
are coming home
to roost. Cool.
Good. That's great.
So it's New York today
really
and
bad.
Minneapolis tomorrow. Well, Minneapolis has already been conquered.
Yes.
So is New York, but not in this particular fashion, though. I mean, this is a different level than we've been experiencing in New York City or even Minneapolis. This is worse.
Islamists.
America's chickens are coming home to roost.
Open borders will do that.
Okay. Well, since Donald Trump was sworn in, his administration has made enormous gains in a lot of different areas of our economy. But don't forget, while they're moving mountains for the good of the nation, they also can't take your personal savings into account. You have to do that yourself. One of the best ways to look after your savings is through diversification, especially with gold from my trusted friends at Birch Gold Group. In the past 12 months, the value of gold has increased by 40%. Central banks continue to bolster demand for gold by buying in record quantities. Global instability and tension is the highest in decades, and Birch Gold makes owning physical gold extremely easy. You can convert an existing 401k or IRA into an IRA in gold, in physical gold, or buy some to store in your home safe. Just text my name, Pat, to the number 989898. Birch Gold will send you a free info kit on gold. No obligation. Just go through it. Check out the useful information there. They have an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. They've got tens of thousands of happy customers. Take control of your savings today. Just text the word Pat to 989898.
Now, more of Pat Gray Unleashed.
So it was bugging me for that entire clip that we played of the Minneapolis guy wanting to be mayor. Now I know where I recognize him from.
Yes.
He's from the movies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was in a Tom Hanks movie.
I'm your captain now.
Look at me.
Oh, yeah.
I thought he looked familiar.
Now.
Is it really him?
No.
It looks like him.
It does look like him.
It does look like him. Social media was having
like him.
Social media was having a blast yesterday with
and
that.
the guys from Somalia, right?
other way.
There he is.
Look at that. It looks the same. Look at your screen.
Nice.
Your screen has side by side, and it looks just like him.
Minneapolis,
Sure
you
does.
could have yourself a celebrity mayor.
Yes.
Just play your cards.
Play your cards right.
Okay.
That's
All right,
fantastic.
Plenty of fun.
I love that.
So he's
the pirate from Somalia.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
I
Yes, the
mean,
pirate.
maybe Jeffy.
He should have led
I
with
don't
that.
know.
He should have led with that. He should have not made that video.
Yeah.
He
Hey,
should have led with,
remember
like,
me from
yes.
the Somali
Yes.
Pirates?
Yes.
I was the only one to live through that thing.
Wait, hold
Minneapolis.
That was just a movie. This is
Spoiler.
real life. I'm here for
Spoiler
you.
alert, Pat.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that movie.
Minneapolis, look at me. I want to be your captain now.
Yeah.
If he's smart, he will pick up
He
on
would,
that.
absolutely.
If he's smart, he'll pick up on that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Good call.
Meanwhile, RFK has an update for us on food dyes. Here's what he's doing.
Great.
I'm particularly happy to be here today because this is
Pat, would you want me to tell you what he said?
Which is ice cream.
No, I like it.
Okay.
Oh, this is the ice cream.
He likes ice
Yeah.
cream. Yeah.
I want to,
I do too.
since we came in about 5.5
Right.
months ago
Okay.
and started talking about eliminating dyes and other bad chemicals from our food, we've had this extraordinary response from the industry. And Brooke just rattled off this extraordinary inventory of national corporate food producers have all made commitments to remove food dyes from their food.
Some of those are walking those back
And
right
with
now.
this addition today of the dairymen and the dairy food producers, we now have about 35% of American food industry that has made commitments, and that's addition between 35 and 40%. And that is in addition to the 35% of the food industry that was already organic and healthy and chemical free.
Okay.
All right.
So
So
do the
food
math
dyes
for me.
gone by 2027?
End of 2027.
35% of them.
Yeah, in addition to what he
35% of the 40% or
Yeah,
the 35%
I don't know.
of the additional
This is
35%?
way beyond my reach on math.
Hmm.
So, in other words, the private industry is kind of taking the cue and going, "Oh, maybe we should get rid of this poison that's in the foods." But Jeffy said that there was
there was other stories where some of the companies that are had committed to some of that are like, we're on board, but we're still doing it over here.
Okay. And then the Supreme Court yesterday ruled that Trump can go forward with the Department of Education dismantling. And that's exciting.
That is exciting.
Love that.
Yeah. The food dye has to be it doesn't have to be replaced, but they will try to replace it.
Yeah.
And the sad thing is they're probably going to replace it with beet juice, and that'll change the taste.
I mean,
But I mean, these are
I'm not an investment broker, but I would say perhaps you invest in beets.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
But that changes everything.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure they'll figure it out. And if they don't, then the market will respond and we'll
That's
get
right.
back to the dyes.
That's right.
But these are victories that the Trump administration has had, but they're just getting buried by this Epstein stuff.
Sorry to put you on the spot, Pat, but do Kessie Cookie have any food dyes? Is that going to affect you guys?
No, that's a question for our bakers. I have no idea.
Oh, so that's
I don't think so.
Is that the political
I seriously,
answer?
I don't think so. I think it's pretty much natural.
I don't think so because I looked at your packaging. It doesn't say anything about food coloring.
Yeah, I'm going to let them answer that. Next question.
Oh, politician!
I got to refer
right
you
there.
to the State Department on that.
Also, we have an eyewitness who claims to have seen a mountain lion.
This guy is awesome.
Guy is amazing.
I want to get to it then. Let's do it. Here he is.
I heard the roar. I felt that roar. I knew to keep it pushing. I knew that.
Curtis Jones says he was walking near Robber Street late Wednesday when he saw people running from what appeared to be a large wild cat.
After I see the people run, I just see something big just walking just right over here, right by the bush. It went right over here. I swear, I promise you, it went right over there. And it said roar, and I just kept walking. I seen me, see it. So in my head, I'm like, I gotta go, man. I'm out.
Rochester police say officers became aware of a video on social media that appears to
There it
show a
is.
wildcat, which some people claim is a mountain lion.
Why are they
RPD says it
blotting it
received
out?
numerous calls of reported
they're
sightings,
highlighting.
including one near North Clinton Avenue and Robber Street just after midnight.
About like this big. Word. It was just walking, slithering like it was. I
Slithering.
don't know, man.
A shelter-in-place
There
was
it is.
ordered and then lifted when RPD was unable to verify the presence of a wild
Okay,
animal.
that's supposed to be highlighting
Police say
it?
no
Yes.
reports have been
It's a
substantiated.
naked cat. We don't want to show
Jones
that.
tells me
Looks
he
like it's being
remains
blotted
on
out.
edge.
You're
You
getting
gotta keep
Because
this
it's
bat
naked.
right here. I'm gonna keep this bat right here, man, just in case. I'm gonna protect this. I ain't gonna let nothing happen to us, nothing, okay? They ain't
Okay.
find it last
Looking
night. It's
around.
still out here. It could be out here in one of these bushes or something. You know, them mountain lions.
Baseball bat.
Wow, they be crawling. You know, they serious.
The Monroe County Sheriff's Office assisted the investigation by using an aerial drone. The Seneca Park Zoo told 13 Wham all of its animals are accounted for.
I don't play with lions. I don't play with tigers, bears, nothing with the wild. I don't play with those. I promise you. I don't even do roller coasters. I'm good.
Wait, what?
That's awesome.
guy.
That's awesome.
Great.
That again, live local news.
Yeah.
Man on the street.
Chicago.
I love it.
That's Chicago. Wow. Where'd the lion come from? Where'd the... it's a cougar, by the way. But
Well, it was naked, so we can't
It was
even show.
naked, so yeah, it had to be
Naked
had to be
cougar.
blotted out so you could see
Naked
its
cougar.
nudity.
You don't want that on your TV.
Okay.
That's pretty weird. I wonder
Somebody's pet.
where would that come from?
Somebody's pet.
You think
Somebody's
so?
pet. Yup.
Somebody's illegal pet. You would think.
Wait,
in
hold up.
Chicago.
Wait,
Yeah.
hold up, Pat. What makes you think it's illegal?
Well, because it's a mountain lion.
Pretty sure you're not supposed to have
Yeah,
a mountain
Pretty sure
lion
you can't
as
have
pets.
a wild animal
Yeah.
like that as a pet.
Pretty sure.
All right. Overtime's coming up. We'll see you back here tomorrow, middle of the week. See you then.
I want to know where to go. I want to go. Give me the go.
This
I
is
want to
Pat
go.
Gray Unleashed.